Good morning students and welcome to the class of English. And in this video today I am going to cover the chapter Indigo by Louis Fisher as the revision video, and here we will discuss the question answers again. So it is the stanza for comprehension. Now read the following extracts and answer the questions that follow. He was illiterate but resolute. He had come to the Congress session to complain about the injustice of the land hold system in Bihar, and somebody had probably said, "Speak to Gandhi." So again now the question becomes, here he refers to Mahatma Gandhi, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, Rajkumar Shukla, Charles Frere and Roos. Now if you have read the chapter, children, so one peasant came to Mahatma Gandhi and complained about the injustice of land system in Bihar. So he was Rajkumar Shukla. The correct answer is Rajkumar Shukla. Now the second question, which are the following, shows that he was resolute. Resolute means not able to change the brain. So first option, he went to Champaran. He went from Champaran to Lucknow to speak to Gandhi. He accompanied Gandhi everywhere. For weeks he never lost Gandhi's side till Gandhi asked him to meet at Calcutta. All of the above. So what things is that he was not able to change his mind. Alright, so all these things, if you check, these all are correct. He went from Champaran to Lucknow to speak to Gandhi. He accompanied Gandhi everywhere, and for weeks he never lost Gandhi's side. So a D option would be correct, all of the above. Next question, he could not tolerate. So first option is to be literate, to be resolute, the injustice of land system in Bihar, and all of these. So I think he here again is the Rajkumar Shukla, and he could not just tolerate the injustice of the land system in Bihar. Now the next question is, the dash of Champaran were the victims of injustice of the landlord system. So here definitely the answer would be peasants. Now next extract is, so they let him stay on the grounds with his companion Gandhi, whom they took to be another peasant, but Gandhi was not permitted to draw water from the well lest some drops from his bucket pollute the entire source. How did they know that he was not an untouchable? So if you have read this portion of the chapter, you will know that when Gandhi went to Bihar, he was not allowed to touch the water. He was considered as untouchable because nobody knew him there until he was introduced. So the question here is, Gandhi, whom they took to be another peasant. So here they refers to. So I think directly the answer is there, that here they refers to, that is Dr. Rajendra Prasad's servant, because Gandhi went to Bihar, he stayed in Rajendra Prasad's house. They assumed Gandhi was I think it is given in the answer, another peasant. So answer would be peasant here. They considered Gandhi to be from an upper caste, to be from an affluent family, to be an untouchable, to be a touchable. So I think when they are not allowing Gandhi to touch the water, and at that time untouchables were not allowed to touch the water, so the answer would be to be an untouchable. Now they did not allow Gandhi to dash from the well. So I think we are talking in this passage about drawing water. So the answer would be draw water. Next extract is, Gandhi shielded the lawyers for collecting big fee from the sharecroppers. He said, I have come to the conclusion that we should stop going to law courts. Taking such cases to the courts does little good. Where the peasants are so crushed and fear stricken, law courts are useless. The real relief for them is to be free from fear. So now the question number 1, For the sharecroppers, law courts proved. Now, when you have to check the answers, we will read the extract. Gandhi shielded the lawyers for correcting big fish from the sharecroppers. He said, I have come to the conclusion that we should stop going to courts. Taking such cases to the courts does little good where the peasants are so crushed and fear stricken. It means the courts proved useless. By reading the lines, we can get the answer. The lawyer's attitude toward the sharecroppers was favorable, unfavorable, friendly, lenient. So Gandhi shielded the lawyers. Shielded means scolded the lawyers because they were taking a big fee from the sharecroppers to fight their cases. It means lawyers' attitude towards the sharecroppers was unfavorable. Gandhi advised the sharecroppers to be fear stricken, to visit law courts frequently, to pay big fees to lawyers, not to go to law courts. So the answer would be definitely not to go to the law courts by reading the passage. Gandhi wanted the sharecroppers to be free from, the last time you can read the passage, the real relief for them is to be free from fear. So the answer would be fear here. Now next extract. Presently the landlords learned that Germany had developed a synthetic indigo. They thereupon obtained agreements from the sharecroppers to pay them compensation for being released from the 15% arrangement. The first question, the English state owners found that the demand of indigo increased manifold. Germany required plenty of indigo. Indigo cultivation was not profitable anymore. All of these. So again read the extract to find the answer. The English state owners found that. So the landlords learned that Germany had developed synthetic indigo. Alright. They thereupon obtained agreement from sharecroppers to pay them compensation for being released from the 15% agreement. So it means when Germany had developed synthetic indigo, and earlier the British landlords were demanding the Indian sharecroppers to grow indigo. Now, chemical indigo was there in the market, and there will be no use of, no profit would be there in the natural indigo. So it means indigo cultivation was not profitable anymore. Next, as compensation, they wanted sharecroppers to grow other crops on land, sharecroppers to work at their homes, sharecroppers to leave their lands, money from the sharecroppers. So I think what is there? They wanted compensation means money from the sharecroppers. They obtained money from the sharecroppers illegally, legally, rightfully, none of these. So the answer would be illegally, because first of all the cultivation of indigo was illegal, and second, demanding compensation was also illegal, because they were growing indigo on the demand of the Britishers, not on their own. So why to demand compensation? The English state landlords almost learned that Das had developed synthetic indigo. So clearly the answer would be Germany. In consequence, Gandhi received a summons to appear in court the next day. All night Gandhi remained awake. He telegraphed Rajendra Prasad to come from Bihar with influential friends. He sent instruction to the ashram. He wired a full report to the viceroy. So Gandhi was summoned to appear in the court next day because, alright, first of all, the choices. He held a demonstration around the courthouse. He disobeyed the order to quit Champaran. He disobeyed the order to quit Tirhut, and he persuaded the peasant to organize a demonstration around the courthouse. So actually he disobeyed. The commissioner asked him to quit Champaran, but Gandhi disobeyed the order. Therefore, he disobeyed the order would be, means B would be the correct answer. Gandhi spent restless night because he was excited to meet Rajendra Prasad. He was tense about the peasants' conditions. He was excited to meet Viceroy. He was tense about the court order. right? So I think the court order is the correct answer, because the court had asked him to appear before it. Okay, Gandhi received a summon to appear before the court. Gandhi sought the help of Rajendra Prasad with his influential friends to, I think, deal with the troubles with the authorities, take them to the ashram, convince the peasant to give in to the landlord's demand, and all of the above. I think it was not from the part of Gandhi to ask that to convince the peasants to give in the landlord's demands. Alright, so deal with the troubles with the authority will be the correct answer. Gandhi sent Dash to the ashram. So clearly written the answer, instructions. They thought among themselves that Gandhi was totally a stranger, and yet he was prepared to go to prison for the sake of peasants. If they, on the other hand, being not only residents of the adjoining districts, but also those who claim to have served these peasants should go home, it would be shameful desertion. So here they refers to the peasants, judges, the lawyers, the common people. The answer would be the lawyers. Next question, they decided to help the peasants as they were forced by Gandhiji, inspired by Gandhiji, requested by the peasants, given big fees for this help. So correct answer would be inspired by Gandhiji. We are talking here about the peasants. It would have been shameful for the lawyers to leave the patients in trouble, to accompany Gandhi against a court order, to leave Gandhi in troubles, to serve these peasants. So the correct answer would be to leave Gandhiji. Now, Dash was prepared to go to prison for the sake of peasants. Clearly, Gandhiji would be the right answer. There he seemed adamant, writes Reverend J. Z. Hawes, a British missionary in Champaran, who observed the entire episode at close range. Thinking probably that he would not give way, the representative of the planters offered to refund to the extent of 28%, and to his amazement, Mr. Gandhi took him at his word, thus breaking the deadlock. So, who seemed adamant to Reverend Z.Z. Hawes? Okay, so Z.Z. Hawes was a British missionary, and who observed that Gandhiji is adamant. He was adamant to repayment of 50% of the amount is extorted of sharecroppers, repayment 25% amount extorted from the sharecroppers, repayment of full amount extorted from the sharecroppers, and none of these. So, answer would be repayment of 50% amount of the sharecroppers. Alright. The deadlock was broken as the peasant did not get full repayment, the peasant did not get 50% refund. Gandhi agreed to a settlement 25% refund to peasants. So I think that would be the answer, because Gandhi agreed that 25% should come to the peasants also. Reverend J.Z. Hawes observed the entire dash at close range. So, answer would be episode if you read the second line. Champaran, who observed the entire episode at close range. Alright. Next is Gandhi never contented himself with large political economic solutions. He saw the culture and social backward in the Champaran villages and wanted to do something about it immediately. So Gandhi was never contented with. So see, read the first line, political or economic solutions. Alright, so political solution, economic solution. I think both A and B would be the answer. Next question, in order to improve the cultural social conditions in the Champaran villages, Gandhi helped to open primary schools in 6 villages, to have a doctor who volunteered his services for 6 months, financially, all of the above. Now, I think all of these things are correct. So, all of the above would be the right answer. By helping the peasants of Champaran, Gandhi felt proud of himself, contented with his work, glorious, none of these. So I think he did not feel proud, he did not feel he did not get glorified, and he did not get satisfied with his work. So none of these would be the answer. Gandhi saw cultural and social dash in the Champaran village. So correct answer is backwardness. One more question is there. Strike out what is not true in the following. So Rajkumar Shukla was a sharecropper, a politician, delegate, a landlord. So the answer is a politician. So Rajkumar Shukla was poor, physically strong, illiterate. So B would be the answer. So in this video, this much only, children, and goodbye till next video. Thank you.